Joining us this morning is Juan Gomez de la Torre, who's the general manager at Mayan Princess Resort. I've known Juan for a long time. I think you were the first place I stayed when I came to Roatan. And I believe you had just been manager. I don't know how long. I came in 2014.
Yes, I remember the time we met. I think you were one time a guest of ours.
Yes.
And then you started this story with the radio, and ever since we've been hitting back and forward, bouncing ideas on and off, and I find this a perfect spot. I've been on the island since 2011, and I started managing the resort on 2012.
It's really changed. Roatan's grown, and if you don't make changes to get better, you get lost or you disappear. And you've been one of the forward-thinking managers at Mayan Princess who has, over the years, been constantly improving. Let's talk about the Beach Club San Simone. This has changed a lot over the years, but specifically, let's talk about, say, Sunday brunch, which has always been consistent.
Yeah, well, we started our, as you say, we have to evolve. We stick into one spot. We're not going to grow. Things are not going to be, you're not going to reach new markets. I think also it gets boring. So one of the ideas that we have with the group that I work for is that they're really open to try new things. And that's why we started leasing the Beach Club San Simone in 2012. Then we grew over with Sirenas in 2013. And San Simone has been one of the favorite spots for a lot of people to enjoy the beach. You know, there's not a lot of places that welcomes everybody. So that's been one of our strengths in order to get our business going. And with that, we started experimenting back in 2017 with a brunch. I believe that's when we first started providing just an amazing experience with all-inclusive mimosas, all-inclusive Bloody Marys, and then choices of 6-7 entrees, 6-7 main courses, all tied up into one combo, no? So that's been, it has changed throughout the time. We used to have live music. Now we have DJs. We upgrade the menu every 6-7 months so people don't get boring of eating the same thing. And I have a great team behind me, my executive chef and my F&B manager. They're really creative in putting out new dishes and new ideas. So that helps us out a lot and keeps us, everybody, a little bit more entertained and happy.
One thing I know is the demand for, what people generally want changes over time. And in the last few years, you saw a big curve change in wine. People want wine. And so you installed a wine cellar, which I believe is one of the few resorts on the island that actually has a wine cellar.
Well, yeah, the wine cellar we started about 3 years ago. And it's been eventually growing. One of the things that I've seen on the island is that obviously wine is not kept properly. It goes bad. You cannot have good wine at 36 Celsius every single time, and then the temperature fluctuations always mess it up. The corks get broken. So we have a wine cellar that runs with a perfect temperature and humidity. That way we can guarantee that the bottle of wines that we keep are going to age beautiful. And then once you try it, it's going to be the wine that you were expecting. With that being said, we have also changed our menu because right now you have a trend of fancy dining, and let's say fine dining, as you call it. Everyone wants to have the fine dining. What we want to do here at San Simone to pair with the wines is have you that fine dining experience, but in a relaxed and friendly atmosphere. That you don't have to dress all tidy just to enjoy a good piece of steak or a well-done salmon, or a tuna tartare, whatever comes into your mind. Our menu has evolved in providing those type of experiences that you can get together at 4 o'clock, have a little ceviche, have a little cocktail, then turn into an empanadas with short ribs while you sip on wine or a cocktail and looking over to the ocean. So that's our model now.
That's your rituals program in the afternoons. Now, what time does that start? What time does that begin?
Sunset Rituals, it starts at 4:30. With that in mind, whenever you want to, let's say, go have a drink in the afternoon, there's so very few choices that you can actually enjoy good music, have a good cocktail, and have something to eat. I think that is something that is lacking on the island. We don't have any of those spots. And that is the reason why we created the sunset rituals. Enjoy the sunset, have a few drinks, and a bite to eat. Obviously, we have our DJ that plays every Tuesday till Thursdays. So you have great music, great ambience on the beach.
How do you feel personally about, what you're seeing as the type of tourist has changed over the few years that you've been here?
Yes, obviously, the island has, when it starts growing in the infrastructure, a lot more people start looking at it and they expect different things. When I came here back in 2011, it was really laid back. Remember, there was the Sand Road in West End, so the ambience was a lot more relaxed and you can get away with a lot of mistakes on the cooking, on the cocktails. Right now, people expect more, and especially, I believe after COVID, a lot of people started to demand more for their money and they got a little bit more picky and they started reading a little bit more. So it has changed for the good, because that makes us has to be better. We have to be better all the time in order to provide the type of experiences people want. Because it's not only just having a plate of food. Now you have to decorate it nicely to take pictures. People take pictures of it, people post it, and that's how the gore word gets around these days, by pictures and stories.
The environment at the Beach Club San Simone, the giant building, everybody can see the high roof. It's very comfortable. It's very, as you said, it's laid back where you can come with friends and just relax. And have a cocktail and then just enjoy each other's company. It's got a nice formality to it, but without being dressed up.
Mm-hmm. Yes, one of the things we try to, and we've been promoting, and it's been catching on a lot on especially the weekends, is that you have free access to this facility. We don't charge an entry fee. We don't charge anything. You just come here, get your beach chair, have your drinks, have your wine, have your good time. And then that's all we want. We want to open up this space for tourists and island people or residents of Roatan that just come down to West Bay. There's only a few places that you can actually enjoy it. And our philosophy has always been to share the spaces that we have with everybody that comes to the island.
All right. Tell us about when brunch is, the hours for brunch, and how people can hook up a brunch.
Okay. Brunch starts every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can look us up on Open Table. You can book through our website, or you can book through all our social media pages, Facebook and Instagram. Through that, you send a message. We do the reservation. If you have Open Table, it's that nice app that you can download and make reservations with us.
Is getting a reservation a good idea?
For brunch, yes. It's been getting popular. You know what's been trending few weekends back? A lot of people are getting brunch for special occasions. For example, if you have a birthday, you set up a big table. There's like a group of 15, 16. We decorate a little bit. You have your brunch experience, and then you enjoy the beach. So I would recommend a reservation. It's not needed. But if you want to have brunch with the best view, reserve it. Send us a special message if you have something happening, a reason for the brunch, and then we'll make the best experience for you.
I was there recently there were 14 people at the table, and it was perfect service. So thank you.
Yeah. Brunch, we like to we don't rush it because we want people to enjoy the mimosas, enjoy the drinks. It's not something that we're going to dish food out really quick in order for you to go. We want actually for you to stay the entire time and enjoy the peaceful and the serenity that we offer.
Well, congratulations. Continue success to everybody at Mayan Princess. Juan Gomez de la Torre, the general manager. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Keith. You have a great one. Hope to see you in the next weekends over here.
I'll come down for a cocktail.
Perfect. We'll have it together.